fuck! God fucking damn it! Welcome to Towns with Sean and Valerius. Hello, Valerius.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Towns.
Oh, shag that up, mate, didn't I?
Yep, pretty badly. So now everyone's just going to have that as the intro.
Never mind. Bugger. Right, okay, let's carry on with the wall.
I am dyslexic, Sharon.
Really?
Yes. I'm quite heavily dyslexic. There's quite a few words that, like, even now I write them and look at it and go, that's wrong. That's got to be wrong. That's not right.
Spell dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
No.
Right, it's close.
Yeah, you're right. I was just trolling.
Wow. Well, there you go. But there's some words that, like, I just don't understand. Asthma is quite a hard one to write, isn't it? ASTHMA, something like that.
What? Asthma?
Asthma, yeah.
ASTHMA.
The breathing
yeah, that's right.
So anyway, right, the other day I was writing something down.
Okay.
And it was basically like, you know, just an email to someone or something like that. And I was like,
okay.
Oh, the Outlook doesn't spell check anymore. So I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go sort this out. I went onto my message, copy pasted it into a spell checker. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Told it to spell check it. It was like, you have spelt these words wrong. And it was like, you've spelt coloured wrong, flavoured wrong.
Yeah.
This thing wrong, this thing wrong. I was like, I can't spell all of these wrong. And we all know what it was, don't we?
Yeah. America.
With the fucking drop the U's, because there's no U in coloured.
Yep, that's right.
Oh my god, I have to realise I'm racist, that sounded. Oh my god, there's no U in coloured. Oh. Holy crap. America, you've been keeping something from us? Wow. Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought America is racist?
Trump.
Wow, Trump.
Trump up in here. So
No,
Trump.
personal.
Oh, Trump. I've got a game about Trump. It's great.
Oh god, everything comes down to Trump at the moment.
Everything
it's like
comes down
all I
to
see
Trump.
in my Twitter feed now is just fucking Trump, Trump, Trump.
Well, it's okay because like a few months ago, wasn't it just all Brexit, Brexit, Brexit?
Yeah, it takes the edge off Brexit a little bit. So it really puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
The thing I find funny is the fact that now, like, Brexit, there's loads of news stories, you know, always going on about it and everything like that. Now there's, like, the other day I was on my phone, it's like, there was 2 news stories. The top one was like, why Brexit is bad for Britain and all this business, all the things they will lose out on and that it won't stop immigration. Thing below it was, the councillor says that immigration will be stopped by Brexit and everything will be good for it.
We don't want it to stop immigration. I mean, that's the big thing. Everyone's like, oh, it's, you know, people cry and think everyone's going to get sent home and stuff. It's like, no one's going to get sent home.
It's a case of not wanting as many to come in.
Exactly. It's the ability to put a limit on how many people are allowed to emigrate each year.
In a kind of simpler way of saying
to a small, tiny fucking island.
It's like Tropico. In Tropico, when you get a customs port, you can set who you want to come in.
Yeah.
Which would be educated citizens. Because there is let anyone in, let educated citizens in, or let only like highly educated citizens in, which would be, I imagine, like, you know, say someone who's studying in a university in America would then be able to come over.
The way it will work is you'll have to apply to enter.
Yeah.
In the same way that, like, if you want to go live in America, you've got to apply, and they will judge you based on, like, what skills you've got.
Yeah.
So you could enter, like, as an educated citizen, or if you're a refugee, like, escaping a war-torn country or something, they'll take that into consideration.
And then they come over and we're like,
what we don't want is the endless fucking criminals and rapists that keep turning up that have just fled from elsewhere in Europe and have just waltzed straight in.
That witch. Just getting her ass kicked.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, really? Bruised already?
There should be some soldiers heading their way.
Lightly wounded?
Lightly wounded's fine.
Bleeding out? Severely wounded?
There's only 5 spiders.
Lost legs?
She's gonna
mortally wounded? Why? Oh my god!
What can I do? There's literally nothing I can do about it.
So anyway, right. That's
and Cambridge, she's been there from the very start.
Yeah, it was a red up.
Where were all the soldiers? There's 82 fucking soldiers.
They don't seem to be doing anything. Oh, there we go. And Cambridge. Why did she not get any help? That's really weird.
Anyway, the point is, we shouldn't be allowing people in if they've got a criminal fucking record. If they're already, like, you know, they've already a double murderer who's just been let out of jail elsewhere. It's like, we don't want you. Fuck off.
We want to have interviews with them, right? So everyone's dead. We want to have interviews with them. So when they come in, okay, Sharon, we're just like, okay, why are you here? And he goes, well, I'm here to kill everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're like, wait, what? And he's like, no, cream everyone. That was it. And we're like, well, that's also bad. You can't just cream everyone.
You want to come in the country and you're like, oh, you've been convicted of terrorist activities in another country. Well, fuck off then. Don't come in.
Basically, the point why we all exited Brexit was mainly because we just don't like Europe. We just don't like Europe. Not all the places in Europe, just the European Union.
This is the thing. It's not even just the immigration. It's a lot more. It's about a lot more than just being able to control the level of immigration.
This has become very political.
Well, it's just. There's so much red tape involved in I think it's just because at the moment
it's quite funny because it was
it costs us a fortune. We throw millions or billions of pounds to a bunch of fucking bureaucrats in an office somewhere that do fuck all with it. They just piss it away. Do you know what I mean? And it's
I just think it's quite funny, right?
Why?
That when the war ended and everything like that, America and Russia and Britain, we were all like, okay, we'll start this nice big glorified thing called the European Union. It'd be great.
America's not in
everything
the European
will
Union,
love it. No, but they're like the heads of it or something like that.
No, they're not. They're not involved in it at all.
They get to do everything with it. They get to trade with it and everything.
Well, they trade with it, but not in the way that we do. The whole point of us joining Europe is we get better trade deals than America would with Europe. That's the point. That's why we don't pay. There's no duty or customs fees cross border within Europe. Well, it's not counted as an international destination for the purposes of attacks and stuff.
You need to send everyone back to people, by the way.
Oh yeah.
What I was saying was basically all of this stuff with the three superpowers all coming together and be like, oh, we'll protect everyone else. And now it's got to the point where everyone's like, right, fuck this whole plan. Let's just fucking go on our own again.
That's more sort of NATO and
the G8
and stuff for the international stuff. The thing is, when it's worthless. We get nothing out of it. Do you know what I mean? Other than okay, so things are slightly cheaper because there's no import tax. But it's like,
now we lose out on free mobile data abroad, which I'm so upset about. Oh my god,
data. Gives a shit.
Beg your pardon. I use free mobile data abroad all the days. I go abroad, and where else do I go to watch my porn rather than on my phone with my free mobile data? Did you know McDonald's banning porn in their fucking place now as well?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
The thing is, right, they banned porn, okay. Now, fair enough, the reason they banned porn was they noticed people were watching porn. Okay? Now, fair enough. If you notice someone's watching porn in your establishment, you're probably going to ban it. But this is McDonald's. Who the fuck goes in McDonald's goes, I'll just have myself a box of chicken nuggets and a quick wank?
Happy meal and a wank. It's a very happy meal.
It's like, what? Even the toilets, right? The toilets at McDonald's is just one cubicle thing. It's one toilet. So even if you went in there to have a crafty wank, it's like, there's one toilet, mate. It's like 20 people in there, there's one toilet. Someone's going to come and bust you. Just comes in. Excuse me, sir. Would you like me to help with your wank? Yes, please. Wow. Well, I can't watch porn in here anymore, so you might as well.
Some good service in McDonald's. They're not getting paid enough for that shit.
Fucking porn in McDonald's. I like the entire kind of how Wi-Fi is going, everything like that. It's like everyone was discussing that new version.
You can't fucking get Wi-Fi at McDonald's over here.
Yeah, you can.
Not in our McDonald's. You can. They've got Wi-Fi in our McDonald's.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, I've been on it tons. I went on there once to message you on Facebook while I was there to ask if you wanted burgers. Didn't answer me. What Facebook? It's Viber.
I was going to say, I wouldn't have answered you if it was fucking Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account.
It was Viber. It was me and Mum. We'd gone up there. She was like, "How do you get hold of him somehow?" And I was like, "Well, no, it's not Steam or anything." I said I could message him on this and tried you on Viber and it didn't work.
Well, I probably didn't have Viber on. But we only used it briefly and then we both stopped going on it.
But yeah, essentially, they've all got Wi-Fi in now and everything, and it's like Wi-Fi's coming into more destinations and so on. I'm sure they're trying to get Wi-Fi in because obviously it pulls the people in, and most definitely now, all the bars and restaurants and everything up on Cleethorpes.
I'm forever looking at my fucking
tons of Wi-Fi.
O2 Wi-Fi finder on my phone. I never fucking found one.
Well, that's because you need to. When you're in McDonald's, it's basically around their parking lot, and that's about it.
Wow.
They've literally made it so you have to be in McDonald's to use the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, people sit at home watching porn next to McDonald's. It's like there's certain issues that arise with public Wi-Fi sharing. It's like when I go up the Avenue now. Every time I go up there, the Wi-Fi locks on to BT Wi-Fi.
Oh, right.
I'm not even part of BT, and it locks onto BT Wi-Fi and just gives me a slither of internet for some reason.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why. It's just whenever I'm walking around, I must have done it once before, because once you do it once, it reconnects all the time.
It remembers.
Yeah. Which sometimes can be annoying and sometimes it's good. But it just continuously connects me when I go up there now. But it's like Wi-Fi's coming everywhere now.
It should be everywhere. Wi-Fi should just be fucking everywhere.
KFC doesn't have Wi-Fi. That's upsetting.
It should just be a thing.
The amount of time we've had to wait in KFC with no Wi-Fi, and it's like, what do you do? Talk with people? What was this? The 1980s?
That KFC is not really big enough to sit and eat it anyway, is it? Fucking hell, it's it's thin as fuck. It's got 6 stools.
Bit of a sneeze. Well, it's still, though, with the waiting times, because that's what it is. It's basically, Wi-Fi is about waiting times in businesses. It's to stop people getting pissed off. Because we live in a kind of universe now where it's like, you can go on the internet and just type in Just Eat and just order stuff.
Yeah.
It's like 1 second it takes you just to basically go on their site, order what you want, and then you pay.
Why do we live in 2017 and McDonald's still don't deliver?
The reason with McDonald's is apparently they don't want to deliver because you don't get the same quality of food. That was it. But they deliver in America. It's just not here.
Yeah.
But over here, apparently, it was you don't get the same quality of food. They can't guarantee that.
Why not? Just you're already cooking the fucking food. The only difference is you give it to some knobhead in a car or a bike and they'll come and bring it.
I think it's because they'd have to cook new stuff to send out. Because when you go to McDonald's and you go like, I want a cheeseburger, they'll just take one off the rack. It's slightly heated. It's not fully done on everything like that. It's just slightly heated. It's fair enough if you go in and get that. But if you order it from home, imagine how cold that's going to be if they have to drive 40 minutes to your home. So they'd have to cook a fresh burger to come and bring to you, and they're like, oh, well, now we have to throw the old ones out, and don't want to do that and everything. So that just makes a problem for them, other than cooking it during the day, in which case, when they cook the burgers during the day, people in the restaurant then complain because they can't get their burgers fast enough because they're cooking them to send them out everywhere.
Oh, man.
It's a balancing act, especially like in the United Kingdom.
I'm sure they could do it, because they used to deliver in Greece, didn't they?
Yeah, but that was one person on a moped that they paid to do it. They basically, like this guy on a moped was like, hey, I could go deliver your stuff if you want. And they're like, oh yeah, €10 a day, off you go. Just work all the time we're open. And he fucking did. He just did it all the time. Just kept getting loads of €10 off him and went and delivered all his fucking food. Yeah. The problem that I seem to think is the fact that they should have a delivery service, but they should make more McDonald's over it. I think that's the issue. There's not enough McDonald's. In Britain alone, we have a lot, but not that many. In America, they're on like every single street corner.
There's not enough subways.
There's tons of them. There's not enough subways.
There's one subway. It's miles away.
No, ours is in town. One subway, but it's tiny. It's literally tiny. It's like a car. It's like a little cupboard. You just walk in, and there's like one guy behind a till, just like baking with sweat, and he's like, what do you want? And you're like, Subway, please. And he's like, oh, okay, then just gets some bread out, puts his dick in between it.
Wow.
Eat that! I'm not sure this is a Subway, actually.
I was going to say, that sounds like you've gone into the wrong place.
I wondered why the sign said Suckway. I thought they just misspelt it.
Excellent.
Welcome to the Suckway. Get on your knees. But yeah, all that basically comes down to Wi-Fi now, and things they should do in stores, just like on the sly and things like that. Like, one of the things I think they should do is they should have more free samples in stores. I think free samples really does ease a person's mind when you go to a shop. Like, when you go to a shop, right, and you're looking around, you can't find everything, like, really pissed off, getting a nice free sample, some cheese, that just easily calms me back down. I'm just like, oh, free sample of cheese, well, thank you very much. I mean, they should also take into account I'm not going to buy the cheese.
Exactly, that's the problem. You're just going to eat all their free cheese.
Well, yeah, but I mean, now they've made me happy enough to go around and buy more shit.
No, but you're still going to buy, like,
I'm not going to buy the cheese.
And then fuck off.
Because the cheese, usually, they go like, oh, try this free sample, that's lovely, how much is it? $49.99 in 10 easy payments of $52.99. And he's like, oh, for God's sake, please no.
To make up for all the free cheese.
Tywin's dead.
For the love of God.
Tywin's dead.
Tywin died yonks ago.
No, we've lost 2 people recently.
Oh. No, yeah, that was in the war.
Oh, yeah, it was actually Tywin, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're still, like, on 78 people. We're losing townies slowly now.
Yeah, but they'll pop back in a bit. Don't worry about it. They'll top themselves up pretty quickly.
The issue is, I don't think they will, because you always leave one soldier, one townie.
It's fine, Varys.
If they turn into a guard, they get full happiness. Therefore, we get people.
But if we suddenly die, if they all die, it's your fault.
Why would they suddenly die, though?
Well, what if a spider jumps in the lake? What if a spider aggroes one of them and jumps in the lake, and then all the townies jump in the lake after him? Don't worry, sir, I'll kill him.
So what you're saying is we should just last with one townie instead?
Just in case. Just in case they do something so fucking retarded that it kills them all in one go, like lemmings.
They're all dead, like lemons. I don't think they can die in water,
I wouldn't put it past them.
I think they could die if the water's on the same level as them.
Yeah, they could definitely drown, because if you accidentally flood the dungeon, it floods the whole map.
That's slime. Ah, been bit by a plant.
All that fucking space, and he goes, oh, I wonder what's over the
because they've won.
My bones. I don't even have my
bones. Hey, Jerry, did you walk over this way? Oh, God, the same plant. That wolf. He's faking it out. He's faking it out. Am I going to go near? Are you going to bite me? Oh, the soldier army's on its way.
The soldier army, the spider army.
Yep, that's the one. Spider soldier army.
So that's something out of your nightmares, hilarious. Imagine waking up and there's all these spiders just charging the house.
Bleh.
Snatching wolf, snatching wolf.
I think for some strange reason, right? Look, these people, it looks like they don't fight if they get attacked on the back. That last guy is just running like mad.
I think he was asleep. I think that was the problem.
I don't think they can sleep outside.
Yeah,
even
they
if
can.
they're
Of course they can.
Nah.
Uh-oh.
It's lagged to death. It's
Uh-oh.
dead. It's literally dead. Oh, it's back. So this is probably something to do. Oh, look at that. That's why. The sieges are killing us.
Yeah, they really are.
I think someone's
I think we're vastly approaching sort of the end of towns.
The end of towns. The end of towns.
We've pushed it to like its limits.
Push it to the limits.
Wow.
I can finally fix up my graphics card then.
Finally fix up your graphics card. What does that even mean?
Update it after it's not been updated for like 14 months because we were playing towns, and updating the graphics card could break towns.
Wow. You can just update your graphics card. I don't think it'll make a difference.
We've been through this before. When I update my graphics card, it updates the last thing, which broke all of your games. So why would it not break towns, which are old as shit? Probably don't even understand graphics are that advanced anymore.
Yeah, you want about, like, Crimson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crimson's just shit. It broke all my games, not just old games, all of them.
I know, but that's what my card is going to upgrade to.
Yeah. I'm just staying on Catalyst now. I'm not fucking upgrading to Crimson.
But mine was like 12 months behind on Catalyst anyway. So it's like, it's so old, Sharon. My graphic drives are so old.
You can upgrade to the newest Catalyst, because Catalyst stopped, basically, the one that I'm using. That's it. It doesn't go any further than that. After that, you're into Crimson. So you just get the last Catalyst on the list and just get that.
Do you remember when everyone used Norton?
Yeah, I mean, it was common, but only because, like, you could get the
only because there was nothing
free
else.
trial, basically.
Yeah. Essentially, like, it was the same as WinZip. Has WinRAR, has that ever made any money?
I doubt it.
It's like, what crappy
like,
business.
What game was it where somebody had left a review and put, I'd rather buy WinRAR?
Yeah.
It's like the most scathing review ever on
It's
Steam.
like, it's so kind of bizarre to think that WinRAR is still around now and still
I
does
still
that.
have WinRAR.
But it still does that.
Trial version. I know, and every time it goes, your trial is up, I go, fuck you, buddy.
It's so confusing. Like, what does it do now? What if I buy it? What happens?
I don't even know. I don't even know why you would buy it.
I mean, I feel kind of bad because
fucking WinRAR.
Well, actually, who made WinRAR?
I don't know.
There's probably one little dude, right, who was like, everyone's going to use this. It'll be fantastic. I'll make so much money. I'll just code all this in. No one has ever paid that man. He is just now dying destitute on the side of a street because no one ever bought WinRAR.
There's a lot of things you can buy that you wouldn't think of buying. Like, you can buy Adobe Reader. What used to be Acrobat, but now is just called Adobe Reader.
Yeah, but that's built into everything now.
I know, but you could buy it. Yeah. And the only reason you would need to buy it is to make PDFs, because that's the only thing you can't do in Adobe is create a PDF.
I see.
It's so weird.
And yet WinRAR, you can make a WinRAR, unzip a WinRAR, everything with WinRAR.
You can do
I still use 7-zip though.
Yeah.
I migrated to 7-zip and never looked back, to be fair.
Well, that's the thing as well. It's like WinRAR, there are free alternatives to it, so it's like it's not even like it's a necessary piece of kit.
And WinRAR, it's like, it keeps asking me for a trial version. 7-zip done. 7-zip wins. It's like, you don't need to keep asking me for a trial version. You don't keep saying no, which then just fucks you over.
It was just like when you just find, like, I mean, we were talking about this the other day, weren't we, with like Dad, and he's like reliant on really old software that no one uses anymore. Like, he came down the other day and he was like, oh, I need to burn an audio CD. How do you do it? And I'm like, holy crap, I haven't burnt an audio CD for yonks.
No one does it anymore.
Yeah, and I was like, well, what are you using? And he was like, Nero. I'm like, fucking Nero! I was like, what? How do you still have a copy of Nero?
He's still got many copies of Nero. The weirdest thing was, I found that he did actually pirate a copy of Nero as well.
Well, I probably did back in the day, but
he pirated a recent copy of Nero. Then it was too new
Nero
for him.
Still exist?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's really updated now, and it was too new for him. So he had to get rid of it and get his old discs out to get the old one back out. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Fucking
was like, what is this for? And he was like, just a friend. I was like, well, buy a 1 gig flash stick that costs like £1 and fucking stick it on there, give that to him and say, every time I come over, use that fucking flash stick and give it back to me. It's like, that's the easiest way to do it nowadays. You just get yourself a load of flash sticks and then hand them out to people and then like say, look, that flash stick is now officially yours. If you lose it, you don't get another one. You just bring it back to me. I'll put more shit on there for you. There you go. Problem solved.
Fucking classic Dad with his fucking Nero.
Nero. Good old Nero. The thing is, though, it gets to a point as well where you have you finished that wall, by the way, or was there a block miss at the end?
There's a few blocks missing. I've got to like level this place first.
No, I mean,
it's just
up on. Keep going.
yeah. It goes up to the tip.
You must have scrolled past one and like it flattened because it looked like one was missing.
I'm sure I just saw someone walk off over here.
No, I don't think you did. I think it was me. But yeah, sometimes when things update as well, you get confused as to like what to even use anymore. It's like the other day I wanted to do something, I just didn't know what to do. Oh yeah, like I'm converting a file from one thing to another, and I was just like, okay, how do I convert this file into this file? And I was like, when I googled it, people like from 2006 were going, oh, you just put it in here and then you burn it off in here.
It's like, yeah, but that doesn't exist anymore.
It's like, yeah, that doesn't exist. So then, like, I found one guy who was, like, for 2007, he was like, well, what you need to do is get yourself a copy of Daemon Tools. I recommend the light version. You then mount Daemon Tools, then you burn it off as an AVI.
I still have that
AVI
installed.
back in.
That's still a great fucking thing.
Daemon Tools Lite is still good, yeah, and it still works fantastically well. But, and then after that, I went, oh, fuck it, and got an old piece of software that I've had for yonks, right?
Yeah.
Called Any Video Converter Professional.
Yeah.
And it's like, it cost something like $69.99 back when it first came out. No one bought it because obviously it was so overpriced, so it went bust, you can't get it anymore.
Yeah.
But you could download it,
Yeah,
so everyone went and downloaded it.
Pirated versions of it.
It worked really well, though. It was pretty good.
There's some free software I still use that I've had for yonks. I still use free Rip MP3 for ripping audio CDs. I buy audio CDs off Amazon. And even though Amazon has, like, you know, you can download the album as well, it's like, okay, we'll send you the disc, but you can download it as well. I'm like, no, I'm going to rip it from the fucking CD like a boss. And then transfer that onto my MP3 player. So fuck you, Amazon.
It's like MP3 players. Who uses them anymore? You just Wi-Fi to your phone.
My phone can't fucking play music properly, though, because it's a stupid fucking Samsung phone.
Wow.
It lags when it plays music. It's like, what the fuck? So I have a SanDisk Clip Jam
It
to
lags
play my
when
music.
you play music.
Yeah, when you play music, it skips. Remember when CDs, if you knock them, then they used to skip?
Have you tried a different
does
music
that.
player?
Yeah, I have. I've tried like 3 different music players on there. And it's like, it just fucking does it. I've tried disabling, like, you know, the Wi-Fi and all the, like, options from the little drop-down menu. Because people have said that sort of interferes with it.
Well, I would have said
but it's like, it's a known fucking problem on this thing.
On your specific phone?
Yeah, on the S3. And you'll just listen to your music and it'll be like, la, 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 la. And it just fucking skips like an old CD.
I was going to say, you could try Winamp.
It's really annoying. I think I tried Winamp. It's not the software, it's something to do with the phone's fucking hardware.
What was that clip that used to be on Winamp that really kicks the llama's ass or something?
They had 2. They had, it really whips the llama's ass.
That's the one.
And, llama tested, mother approved. And if you typed in, if you held control and typed in Nullsoft, it would change, like, the skin.
Yeah, be a llama.
Speaking of old software, I do still use Winamp 2.91. That is a bit old school. That's probably my fucking, like, old bit of software.
Speaking of old software, you still use Sony Vegas version 9.
I do still use Vegas.
Even though it runs out of fucking memory.
It doesn't run out of memory. It just can't open files bigger than 2 gig.
Even though you come down and go, hey,
split this in half.
Can you split this in half? Or can you do this for me? Because when I scroll in, it loses the image. And I scrolled in and you're like, oh my god, mine loses the image here. Yeah. It's like, my god, can't even scroll in that far.
Yeah, but having said that, look how much more problems you had upgrading to the newer version when we did the move from 720 to 1080. And yours didn't have the same template, and I had to like copy the template over
to be
and
fair,
send you it.
You picked the template on this version 9, then remade it to what you would need it to be, and then passed it to me. So it's like, that's not really a problem with my software. It was a problem that you worked out your shitty outdated software and then just said to me, that's because you get the new version. Yours is shitty and crap, and no one likes it.
It's not just that though. It's like you were using you were having trouble with the text overlay for yonks until I showed you how to use the legacy text.
Well, yeah, but that's just because when I right-clicked it, just said
because I was like, why can't you do this with your text? And you were like, I don't know, it just never does that. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, you need to do legacy text. Oh my fucking god.
I think we found out why it broke. Have we just found out why it broke?
Immigrants can't find a path to the colony. Are you fucking shitting me?
Oh my god, I think it might be fucked.
Are there any immigrants? It's like, where did they spawn?
Well, I don't think they're here, because they can't find a path.
Do you think it spawned them somewhere stupid, like outside the fucking territory?
Yeah. No, they'd be outside, waiting for a spawn point, and they'd be checking for spawn points. However, think of it this way. What if he's only put in check 3 times? It's checked 3 inaccessible spawn points.
I don't fucking know, Valerius. Oh my fucking god, why can't they just fucking... Oh my god, I'm ripping my dick off!
So,
that's it, right, that's it. I'm pausing it. We're not playing any more towns. Fuck this game.
Rage quit!
Motherfucker.
Rage quit.
Swear for me, Valerius.
I don't know any swear words. Poopy Dangus.
What?
Dingleberry Duckerberg.
Donald Trump.
It's because you built a wall. I think that was the issue. Towns knows what you're up to.
It's fucking totally Trump's, Valerius. Right, let's leave it there. If you want to say bye-bye to everybody.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.